Right. So I was thinking about it, and actually, I'm thinking that correcting the Caterium situation... Oh, let me get this biomass out of my inventory. Correcting the Caterium situation might be a good place to start, because that mine is definitely totally dead out there. And additionally, with it being so far away, I would love to incorporate vehicles. Now, fueling vehicles is going to be a little bit of a problem. So what I was pondering was if it would be worthwhile to instead of having our mine set up here, what if we moved it down here? Because when I was exploring, I came across a coal node sitting just over there. In fact, I suppose I can just scan for it. See if that pops up where I think it is. There. Yeah. There's the freighter coming back in. So, it does make me wonder if maybe mining this node, having trucks that, or tractors, whatever they're called, that go and refuel off of that coal node, and then make the trip back, would be worthwhile. And then I could have some Caterium processing here, instead of, way out there where I haul it on foot. We shall see. And of course, once I get coal power set up, setting everything up is going to be easier. But... It's hard to say. Maybe I should focus on coal before doing that. Regardless, I do want to see if it's difficult to unlock the Nobelisk, because that is what I would be using to clear nodes like that have rock on top of them. So I'd need 50 black powder, 100 steel pipes, and cable, which I don't care about. Black powder. Where is black powder? Is that made in the equipment bench? It is. Okay. Okay, so 1 coal, 1 sulfur, 2 black powder. So if I need 50, I would need 25 of each, which I seem to have. What else did I need there? Yes, steel pipes, 100. That's gonna all depend. Ooh, I just barely have that. That's concerning, though, because I might not be able to make Nobelisks to use once I complete this research, but we'll just have to see. Okay, got another 50 seconds on that hard drive. Awkward. More black powder would get me another hand slot. I'll have to keep that in mind. Enough plastic to unlock this, but I think that's not useful on its own. Quartz, I haven't even gone down this tree. Yeah, let's Let's take a look at what quartz I have. And here comes that hard drive. Okay, iron wire, I've seen that one before. Bolted plate, maybe I've seen that before. I feel like this is just a faster recipe. Yeah, as opposed to a alternate material one. Iron wire, nah. Let's rescan. Fine concrete. Do I care about that? I don't think so. Fused quick wire. Oh, so minimizing the need for Caterium to produce quick wire. Because it's 1 to 5 versus 1 to 12 at the expense of more copper. That could be interesting. Let's go for that. And now, let's first just knock out that quartz research.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Okay. Well, the Explorer is interesting, though it's a ways away. Everything else, I don't think are especially interesting at the moment. Okay, let's finish this Nobelisk research.
Detonator and basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember Fixit does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
Sheesh. Alright. No, that won't be here. That'll be equipment. Let's see. Nobelisk detonator I can just make right now. That's nice. But what about the Nobelisk? So it does require steel pipes and black powder, but we might be able to get away with this. Okay, well, let's make that detonator right now. And let's make another object scanner to replace that before we forget. Wire and screws. Oh, my old enemy, screws. Alright, now let's look at making a Nobelisk itself. And we can get 4 total. So a very precious resource at this point in the game. Okay, well that does at least give us the option of clearing out the coal node that was way over there that we were looking at for power production. So that is nice. All right. So I want to get a look at those coal nodes again. So we have a normal, a normal, a normal, a normal. Okay, 4 normal nodes. That's what I thought. So that's going to be a production rate of 60 per minute. Whoop, can't make that jump back. So the question then is how many generators can that support? And do we want to max out on generators there? Or do we want to have some excess coal? I think we want to max out on generators there. So whatever we can support, we'll build. Now the consumption rate of this is a little hard to tell just by looking at that screen. Let's build a coal generator just to get eyes on it and hopefully get a sense for a few things.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Yep. Thank you, Ada, for the motivation. Okay. So let's try to get a sense of consumption rates for an individual. Whoop, excuse me, I'm jumping. For an individual coal generator. So let's dump some coal in here. Alright, and now we can see how much it's going to consume. So basically what's happening here is that each fuel type, because there's more than just coal that you can put into a coal-powered generator. You can't put in biomass, or at least I don't think you can, but you can put in different, like, variants of coal later on down the line. Alright, so let me just take note of this. So the question now is, how many can we sustain? Okay, so that is a nice, even design. Luckily, everything works out for that location with 4 normal nodes. I think we should be doing pretty good. So now, the question is, are we ready to tackle that immediately? Oh, get ready to watch the manta go through. Oh, there it is. Boy, I'm gonna have to move that space elevator one of these days. Alright. So one thing that is occurring to me is that now that we're starting bigger projects, I would love, I said we wouldn't look at Tier 4 yet because it requires steel, but if we could scoot by with resources we get from drop pods to get the blueprint designer, that might help me out quite a bit. So I'm going to be building lots of coal generators back to back to back, and the blueprint designer lets you take a design, which you build inside that box that you see there, and just stamp it down one after another. Everything that you can fit in the box of the blueprint designer, you can place as one single unit when you build. So I would love to be able to get that if feasible. Haven't unlocked steel production yet. And that might give me a means to force my way to the blueprint designer if necessary. Let's select this milestone for now and see how many. Oh yeah, we're nowhere close on steel beams. We're not even in the same universe. So if I want to incorporate blueprints into this build, I'm going to have to cobble together some sort of steel production, at least briefly. I don't even have a recipe for steel beams yet, do I? No, I can't even open in. Oh, yes, I can. I can't open in Codex. I just can't see the recipes. Okay. Okay, so clearly this is not a milestone we're going to be getting right now, so I will instead switch to steel production, because this is feasible. Okay. So that requires 150 rotors. Is that something I have available? Not yet. Not yet. Well, I could get to work on modular frames, then see where we're at. And again, I could start building that coal plant. It's just, I really would like to build it as big as I reasonably can. I don't need to be clear. And in fact, maybe, especially if you're new to the game, I would probably recommend that you just set up a handful of coal generators. So, for example, my current network has a max capacity of 240 megawatts. And what would that equate to? Like 3 coal generators? A little over 3. 4 coal generators. So I'm talking about building a 16 coal generator plant. So to be absolutely clear, this is total overkill for what I need at this point in the game. If you want to set up just like, 4, 5, maybe 6, because what is 3 water extractors supports 8 coal generators. So maybe like 8 would be a good starting setup. But yeah, oh boy, I'm losing track here. The point is, you don't need to build this many. And you might not need blueprints, for example, if you're only going to plop down like 6 or 8 coal generators and just, do a little bit of plumbing and get it working without obsessing about having everything look identical. Because frankly, that's one of the reasons why I'm using blueprints, is to have everything look nice and clean and identical, without too much extra work from me. Or at least that's one of the reasons I'm hoping to use blueprints. We'll see how that goes. Anyhow, let's go ahead and try to build some modular frames. What I'm really hoping to do here is just get just enough steel production cobbled together from nothing in order to unlock the blueprint designer, because I only need to build that one blueprint designer, and then I'll be able to make use of blueprints produced from it. Alright, now let's take a look and see if we can help out with rotor production at all. Ah, screws, of course. Why do I keep forgetting about you? Alright, well, let's at least dump the modular frames into there, and then the concrete. And we'll have the wire available, sure enough. Alright, beautiful. And unfortunately, we're going to be way behind on rotors. Okay, I mean, it is producing decently fast nowadays. I think maybe we're still not up to 100% efficiency. You can see that, yeah, that manifold design, it takes its sweet time backfilling. Boy, I hope it doesn't turn out I got my ratios wrong forever ago. This has all backfilled. So you all should be getting, yeah, more than you need. In fact, we're just about to watch you start to back up. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, the manifold is still definitely filling, so still trending towards 100% efficiency, but we will see. We ain't there yet. Well, there's lots of different directions I could be going in right now. Certainly could be working on getting Caterium over via a tractor. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's a nice, simple thing that I could tackle in the meantime. How bad is our biomass situation that I've been ignoring? It's not great. It's not great. So yeah, maybe getting out in the tractor and heading over there and picking up some biomass in the area would be helpful. Okay, so I'm definitely going to want another portable miner to access coal. And a truck station, which needs more modular frames. $15.5. Okay, so that should be sufficient. Let's go grab some fuel. And let's take a drive. So, gonna go ahead and build a tractor for the first time.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and dump in some fuel. And then be heading out. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this marker. We want to be heading first here, which it looks like the best path will be up through this section, and then down to here. Let's see how it goes. A little bit tipsy, but we're doing fine. Now we're getting some speed. Oh. I didn't even realize I'd hit a creature with a vehicle, but if you say so. It was probably a bird. That's probably what happened. Yeah, I think it's a little weird, but I'm pretty sure that at least most creatures, and here we are, most creatures will completely ignore you while you're on a vehicle, which is a little unusual. Oh yeah, just getting off by pressing E there. I'm not sure. It probably tells you to do that. Okay, well, here you are. Let's take as much as we can out of you and pop it into here instead. definitely a lot still draining out by the look of things. So I don't think I'm going to, oops. Don't think I'm going to get everything. Let's build a little secondary container here. And I'll dump excess into there as I disassemble. I would like to get to that eventually. I had assumed that I really couldn't at this point without building. But maybe I can walk along the edge here? This is concerning. Oh, it does look like I just can walk right through here. Let's not go over the edge there, though. Oof. Okay. Is there a way up? Not exactly. Oh, this whole area is pretty shallow, though. Can still sip my coffee. This looks like where I fall to my death. That's what this feels like, certainly. Is there an alternate? Oh, just barely. Alright. Alright, nice. Let's pick all this up. And what do you need? Ah, modular frames. Okay. Oh, well, now I can't build a truck station, unfortunately. But I did get a hard drive, so that's something. Alright. I figure we'll get heading back to where we were. And just parachute over there. And still sip my coffee while parachuting. That's very nice. Alright, and up here. Okay, that should have been everything over here. Get that as well. And let's dump some ore into there. Yeah, at least a few stacks. We'll see. Maybe we can carry everything out. Grab those. And dump you into there. You can carry a little more, can't you? Okay, yeah. For whatever reason, control click wasn't fully populating that. Let's dump the ingots in here as well. And let's tear all of this down. There we go. Oh, except for you. Hiding back there. Alright. Looking very good. Can I take everything? I can. Let's do that then. And now... let's go ahead and clear this up as well. Leave no trace. I don't think that's Fix-It's motto. Alright. So that is everything taken down. Let's move along to our new potential site. Should be down through here, I believe. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, here we go. Okay. So there, I believe, is our Caterium node. Oh, I forgot to bring our nobelisks. Okay. Yep. Just clean forgot that this one was blocked. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean we can at least start to set things up. So I'm gonna need the chainsaw for this. Oh, I thought that would. Oh, I've got an extra slot. Okay. Oh, no, I do have nobelisks. I just forgot to remove them from my inventory. So, wow, everything's working out. So yeah, clearing this out both for the sake of getting us some biomass, but also we are gonna need to start building bridges, as they say. So I'm thinking, yeah, this doesn't really play nice with the world grid, but we'll make it work. I'm thinking I want to build across to there over this way, because I'm going to be mining there, and then I'll belt it up to a little truck depot, or probably to a set of smelters, and then to a little truck depot right there. These rocks, they're going to be the death of me. And frankly, building on the world grid like this might have been a bad idea from the out. I don't really care if this is aligned to the world grid. I was just trying to set a good example. But the bridge doesn't need to be aligned to the world grid. It's more about just spanning this chasm, and it doesn't really matter how. So let's do this differently. All right. Much simpler. All right. Well, that's a nice simple bridge. And then from our miner, we'll need to get up to here. So let's build another ramp down that way. Do I care about putting this on the world grid? That is a question. Yeah, let's do that. It happens to line up. Get out of here. This is my territory. Alright. And now, let's try... Ooh. So I don't think these respawn. But... part of me thinks... Oh, I didn't need that. Part of me thinks that I should... oh, well, no, I do have the means to build a miner. What I was going to say was I was afraid of leaving it exposed if I didn't... or if I couldn't put a miner on top of it. But I can. Okay. So, let's go ahead and toss this right on there. And then I think it would be right-click to detonate. Yes, beautiful. Alright. Well, that is a nice start. And then we would want a truck loading station right around here. Something like that. So the truck can just drive right across and immediately pick up a load of Caterium. And we'll need a space to fit in smelters, of course. Oh, I didn't even check the purity of this node. What are we looking at? Pure, nice. So that's going to be 120. 120 per minute, which is the max speed of our belts. So I think that equates to 4 smelters. Does it? Because Caterium is a bit different. Ah, yes, okay. So let's see. 45 times... Oh boy, I already figured this out once, didn't I? 45 times 2 is 90. And then 90 plus another 30 is 120, so I need 3 with an underclock on one of them. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and drop in some foundations here. Oh, the grass is going to be poking up through them. Alright, well, I'm just going to build everything on the ground. There we go. All facing the correct direction, I believe. Caterium. Control copy. Paste. Paste. And then one of you, let's say the middle one for simplicity, needs to be... Okay, yeah, so I want this 45 to instead be 30. So it's 6 recurring. Or I could just crop... Would it be 10? Oh yeah, because I need to take a third off, or 2/3, so it would be 5. No, that is not correct. 10. 10 is 30. So then 45, 45, 90 plus 30. Okay, yeah. And there's that. 66 and a third. Okay. So now we would want a splitter between all of these. That is a merger. Splitter. Let's line it up there-ish. And 90 divided by 3 is 30. I'm sorry, 120 divided by 3 is 40. But that still fits on a Mark 1 belt, so don't need to worry about that. But we will need Mark 2 all the way down to the minor. Why can't you? Oh, I see. Can I line you up with this? Can you, like, hypothetically? Okay, well, let's just pop you there. Pop you there. It's a little jank. I can at least try to reorient this minor a little better. Something like that. That's better. Okay. So now 120 per minute coming up here. Going into each of these, and we can merge it again. And again, I think we can get away with just Mark 1s on all of these. Oh yeah, in fact, I am certain we can, because I believe the production rate of Caterium is way lower than the inputs. Yeah, 15 times 2, 30, so it'll be 40 per minute total coming out. Okay, so that is fine. And now the question is, how do we route this truck to get coal? There's our coal node. Oh, I'm hearing something to pick up. It's gotta be up there, right? I don't think I could get up there previously. Yeah, don't think so. Could be down there, though. Oh. Interesting. Wow, that is very tucked away. Nice. Okay, coal node here. So now the question is, how do I get that into the truck and then get the truck back out that way? Oh, I think I still have a slug sticker over here that I can remove. Probably same with this. No, I haven't harvested that yet. Okay. So, foundations, ramp. Maybe I can make a little station right there. Little foundation platform or something. And I'm out of concrete. Okay. Well, alas, that has put a damper on things. I will have to run back, get some more resources, make my way back out here again real soon. And let's see, what is all that I'll need? I will need more modular frames, enough to build another truck station or two. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. And enough to build a lot of foundations, just in case. Alright, well, I will hopefully be seeing you all back here again very soon. That's going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.